Your circumstances are a reflection of your mind. The state of your life mirrors the state of your mind. However, your inner world is, so too will the outer world appear to you. The world is like a mirror. What you see and experience are reflections of your own internal reality. If your heart is filled with peace and tranquility, your world will be populated with peaceful people, circumstances, and things. But if your mind is full of anger, conflict, struggle, resentment, dissatisfaction, and a desire to destroy, often directed outward at others or the external world, then this intense accumulation of negative emotions and energy within you will inevitably attract disaster. The world is merely a mirror of your heart. Your mind is the cause and the world is the effect, and the manifestation drawn to you by your inner state. Therefore, the true origin of all phenomena and feelings lies within your inner condition. When your heart is at peace, your world will become peaceful. When your mind is violent, the world will reflect that violence. This is why some people constantly encounter harm, conflict, and even fatal attacks, despite walking carefully through life. They wonder why others dump into them or even try to hurt or kill them without reason. It's because their inner world is saturated with negative energy and ominous emotions. Every person's world is different. Even though we live in the same external world, your inner world and mine are not the same. No two people live in identical inner worlds. Though we may occupy the same space on the surface, the reality we each experience is distinct. Thus, so are our destinies and experiences. Ordinary people fear disaster and loss and simply wish to attract good fortune and avoid misfortune, but they fail to realize the true source of both fortune and misfortune lies within their own minds. The wise fear the seeds of unwholesomeness in their hearts. Others may not see those seeds, but the heavens do. So, when someone experiences a landslide, tsunami, earthquake, or man-made disaster, it may well be that their inner state contained the seeds of harm, destruction, deceit, and malice, attracting these inauspicious events into their life. We often turn to gods, fortune-telling, feng shui, and other methods to avoid disaster. Yet, as the ancients said, man's plans are not as good as the heaven's plans. And what are man's plans? They are the calculations and manipulations within your own heart. Thus, everyone must take full responsibility for their own life and circumstances. No one else, not even heaven, bears that responsibility for you. You are your own God. Your mind is the origin of karma. Only by truly seeing through the cause and effect principle that governs the universe, this mirror-like law, can you attain true freedom, escape suffering, and find genuine happiness. There is a story from the time when Buddha taught the Dharma. He had a cousin named Devadatta who tried to kill him in order to seize control of the Sangha. Devadatta conspired with the king to get a huge elephant drunk, then provoked it into madness and released it onto the path where the Buddha would walk. As the Buddha approached, the elephant charged. The disciples beside the Buddha turned pale with fear. Their spirits almost fled from their bodies, but the Buddha, being one with emptiness, remained perfectly calm and peaceful. The crazed elephant, halted suddenly before him. Why? Because there was no karmic seeds of destruction, hatred, or calculation in the Buddha's heart. Nothing for the elephant's madness to resonate with. So the elephant could not harm him. On another occasion, Devadatta tried again to kill the Buddha, this time by pushing a massive boulder off a cliff onto the path below. As the rock tumbled down, the disciple Ananda, standing beside the Buddha, was terrified. Yet the Buddha again remained utterly serene. The rock only slightly injured his toe, drawing a bit of blood. Was the Buddha just lucky? No, he had purified all impurities from his mind, achieving profound peace and immense compassion for the world. Because no seeds of hatred or harm remained in him, even the falling rock had no karmic connection to injure him. There are many kinds of people in the world. Some, due to great virtue accumulated over past lives, are full of kindness and wisdom. When such people hear the true Dharma, they are deeply moved and fully receptive. They don't just believe it, they know it to be true. But an ordinary person with heavier karmic burdens may only listen with their intellect. They might think, that sounds reasonable, so I guess I should believe it, yet still feel doubt or fear of being wrong. And the most deluded individuals, those weighed down by heavy karma, will mock it as nonsense, dismissing it as fantasy. One's ability to receive the Dharma comes from their merit. Without sufficient merit, even the most wondrous teachings fall on deaf ears. But for those with great virtue, there is no question of belief or disbelief. They are simply moved and awakened by the truth. If you can listen without the slightest doubt and experience the teachings with your whole being, recognizing that this is how it is, then you are on the right path. Treasure this feeling because it means you are returning home to your original true self.